Hey guys, this is Ron here with Top Dollar Trucking. I hope you guys staying safe out here. And I want to come and make this little quick video, and share some information with you guys. And today I really want to talk about why I don't use macro points or accept any macro point loads. Some of you guys may use macro point loads, some of you guys may not. I've talked to a lot of guys that say they don't like to use them anymore, just a little too much information. So here's a couple of things I want to tell you why I don't use macro points. I did a few in the past, but some of you guys probably don't realize or may not know what I'm finna share. But anyway, I want to tell you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and also make sure you share with some of your truck driver friends, all of them, as a matter of fact, and the later truck drivers, if you know some. Make sure you share, because we're here because of you. Bring you content that will help you become more effective and keep more money in your pocket. And remember, our motto here is to say no to cheap freight. Also, hit the subscribe button and give us a like, give us thumbs up, some hearts. If this content has been helping you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, we would greatly appreciate it here at Top Dollar Trucking, because we exist because of you, to help you guys become more effective and to keep more money in your pocket. So with that said, I want to talk about why I don't accept macro point loads. It's a while back, I had accepted a macro point load, and I never really, for whatever reason, just really cared to use those loads. But I accepted one, and so I delivered the load. And well, let me say this here first. They require you to download this app and all of this stuff. Require you to download the app on your phone, and got to sign up, put all this information in, and so you become active. So I did that reluctantly. This is maybe a while back now. I think it's maybe been a year ago. And so I delivered the load, and I came back home, and I kept hearing my phone, kind of making a beep noise. Beep. And so I wasn't sleep hard. I just kind of, closed my eyes, and, and I just kept hearing that noise. So I grabbed my phone, and I noticed that's where the noise was coming from. So basically, I was still being tracked. And so, and one of the things we got to watch out with these macro point loads, macro point tracking loads and all of that, most of them, they won't tell you anything about it. And by law, they got to disclose that to you before you accept the load. So, but they'll send you a text afterwards, you didn't accept the load or whatever. Hey, this load requires macro point tracking. And, any macro point tracking load, requires more money. And so I don't know if you guys may know that, because a lot of times it tends to be electronics, high dollar items. So I really don't even like the hassle of it, to be honest with you, unless I'm able to deliver straight through. But with that said, so I deleted the app, and then I never heard the noise again. So what I'm saying and what I want to tell you guys about this macro point tracking, you guys probably don't know what I'm finna tell you right now. When you accept that, they can view you at your house. They can find out where you live. They can, just say if you made a diversion, or you diverted off your route, or whatever the case, they are watching your every move. Now, keep in mind, they're macro point tracking you on your cell phone. So just say you go park the truck, you get in your personal vehicle, or go do something. They are still tracking you, even though that you're no longer with that load. That's why I say, man, that's too much personal information. They macro point tracking you on your phone. So if you go home, they can literally pull you up and look at where you live, because that macro point tracking, all that stuff is downloaded onto your cell phone. That's why I say, man, I had a guy wanted me to do macro point tracking, and was like, hey, and I had consented to it, but I told him, I said, I'm not downloading nothing. I'm not starting nothing until I actually get to the shipper. And so that way you'll only be tracking me from the shipper to the receiver. Other that other stuff, and I already knew in my mind, I was going straight there. So You know, if you may want to, that'll be the only way to go about it. Don't put that stuff on your phone while you're at your house and all of that, because they'll be able to pull up your address. They'll be able to see where you live. That's just too much personal information. So I don't even care to do those macro point tracking loads. I don't want them. I'll tell them in a minute. We don't want it. You know, and I know that a lot of them, they pay a little bit better money, but, you know, you're tracking me personally. You're on my phone. And then if you forget, they still able to track you. So I just want to come and tell you guys why I don't fool with those macro point tracking loads, because that's just too much personal information. And hey, look, this is wrong with Top Dollar Trucking. You know, go at them at your own risk, but me personally, I don't want them. I can make, you know, decent money doing other, you know, loads without having them to get all my personal information and tracking me and all of that. I don't need to be tracked. I'm gonna deliver your freight, and, you know, hey, look, I don't need that. But they also give you that option where, you know, we'll just call me, because you're not finna be tracking me. You know, putting all that stuff on my cell phone and all of that. You know, you're able to track me even if I just say did a load and I forget. You're tracking me in my personal vehicle. You watching me wherever I go. You know, you're just able to get too much personal information. Hey, look, this is wrong with Top Dollar Trucking. I hope this video has helped you. Why I do not accept macro point tracking loads. Hey, look, subscribe to our YouTube. Share with your truck driver friends. Give us a thumbs up. Also, follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Share with your truck driver friends and lady friends, truck driver friends. Hey, look, we greatly appreciate it. Hey, you guys, stay safe out there. I'll see you guys next video.